Hey everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. I'm sorry that I haven't been here in a while, but you know what? I had some things in my life that I kind of had to move around. I had some stepping back I needed to do and refiguring going on. So I definitely want to make this a point to make these videos at least once a week, routinely. By Tuesday, the video should be dropping, okay? And what I'm going to do weekly is give some little tidbits of information of therapy advice, clinical advice, and whatever I can do to help in family, individual, and couple situations. Today, I want to talk about the concept of couples therapy. Now, traditionally, when a lot of us are growing up, we're kind of taught, sometimes in our churches, sometimes by our parents, that once we get engaged, we need to do couples counseling. Well, you know what? Someone who has been through couples counseling already in preparation for engagement with the church, I would strongly advise not to do that. You want to know why? Because your pastors in the church have dual relationships with you. This means that they could have seriously biased opinions about whatever it is they're telling you and however they feel about the advice that they're giving, right? I want to sit down with a licensed therapist, someone who either I have never met or doesn't know my family, right? You want to sit down with somebody who is licensed and trained in this realm and who is not going to give you biased opinions. So that's number one. Number two, I really cannot stress this enough. I believe that we should be going to counseling in our serious relationships before engagement. Why? Why before engagement? If I don't know if this is somebody I'm going to wind up with, why would I be taking them to counseling? Listen closely. You need to find out the trauma issues, the background issues that are coming up in current arguments, discussions will be in future arguments, discussions, and the sources of all that before you get engaged, before you give somebody a ring that you paid $5,000 for, before you've sent out invitations, and before your whole family falls in love with this person. It is not wise to wait till you're engaged and you basically have chains on somebody and somebody has chains on you, right? Because chains are restricting. You don't want to have this engagement ring on where this person feels restricted and you feel restricted from expressing your true feelings. I want somebody to throw their shit right out on the table before they've paid for a ring for me, all right? So I have said this before and I want to say this again. I know I addressed this in a Facebook Live, but this is for my YouTube followers who have never seen or been privy to this information. Therapy before engagement is going to save you a lot of trouble, a lot of stress, and a lot of money, okay? For some of you girls, it could save you some years in dating. And you know what? That's another thing. So here's the other part of that, all right? So number three. So first I said, you need to go to a licensed clinician. That's not your pastor. Second, I said therapy before engagement. And third, let me just say this. For you over 35s or over 30, whatever, right? Who believe that, you know what? I don't believe it should take 3 to 5 years to date me to know if I'm your wife or to know if you want to spend the rest of your life with me. Look, I'm with you. I believe and suggest that you start going through what the timeline is that you're thinking in your head while you're dating or seriously considering becoming intentional with this person that you're with. And if you're already intentionally dating, great. But listen, you need to talk about these timelines because 6 months passes and you try to have this conversation. The person may look at you and say, hey, that's not what I was looking for 6 months ago. I thought this was clear. And then you have wasted half a year of your life. So the thing is, I have found that it can definitely be a good thing to go over these things early, go over your timeline. It's okay to have that in mind. You know, no one's going to hold you to that per se by the day or by the week or whatever, right? But this is a good guideline for an intentional dating situation, all right? So timelines are okay. Stop listening to all that shit about how timelines are bad. No. Timelines are good. Timelines help you keep your boundary and your standards of what you expect. All right, it sets the expectation, so that never hurt anybody. All right, I hope this helps someone. You guys subscribe to my channel. There'll be more videos and information coming out soon, and I hope this was beneficial for someone in their life, in their relationship, okay? All right, well, I'll see you guys later. Bye.